Hi guys, today I have my update number 6 to my Pan That palette, and I am panning the 700 Quad from CoverGirl and the Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral palette. The goal for this one is to finish it out, and then this one finish 6 shadows out and then hit pan on the remaining 6. I know this sounds very repetitive in every single one of my videos, but just in case there's somebody new coming in that hasn't really watched this progress from the beginning. So I'm going to start off with my CoverGirl quad here. So I'll start off with this shadow right here. This one right here, from the last time I've expanded the pan a little bit more. The progress is slow going on this one because I only use it to set my liner. I don't like it as a shadow. It's just not a good shadow at all. And even to set my liner, it's not my favorite because there's like massive fallout with this. It's just not good. My goal for this one next time is hopefully just to expand the pan. And then this one right here was a matte brown shadow, and this one I combined with a Sonia Kashuk shadow, and I did my own little cocktail or a contour shade, and I'm done with that. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. I'm done with this one. This was a taupe shadow, and this one I had to repress it because it was getting a little bit difficult for me to pick it up. And this was already a very soft shadow to begin with, so once I repressed it, it just became even softer, almost powdered, like it would never settle in, if you know what I mean. It was super soft, so every time I would dip my brush, it would just go poof. But it was a very, very pretty shadow, very easy to work with, perfect right now for fall. I really enjoyed it. And then there was a little bit, tiny little bit left, not even to do a full eye look, just to do a little accent like in the center of the lids. And I forgot that it was a little bit loose, and when I opened it, it just kind of flew everywhere. But I'm not too bummed out because it really wasn't enough, so I'm pretty satisfied. Anyways, I'm satisfied. I'm happy this one's gone. This one right here, I think I'm just going to remove from this little quad. I'm not using it anymore. I don't like it, and I don't plan on reaching for it anymore, so I think I'm just going to remove it just so that it's not staring at me, you know, with that little evil eye right there. And then my Sonia Kashuk palette right here. The goal for this one was to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Out of the 6, I have finished 1, 2, 3. This one right here, I finished, I think, 2, 3 months ago maybe. It was one of the first shadows to go because it's super soft, and I really liked it. And then for this update, I have finished this one and this one from this palette. Super excited about it. This shadow right here is the one that I combined with the CoverGirl shadow and made my own contour shade. So done with that one. This was a matte cream shadow, and I had to repress it because it was becoming difficult for me to pick it up with a brush. So once I repressed it, this is another shadow that was already soft, and it just became softer, so it went pretty quickly. And then these 3 right here, I'm just using. I'm continuing to use them. I have expanded the pan on all 3 of them. This one out of the 3 is my favorite. It's densely packed, it's pigmented. It doesn't last on the eyes as long as I would like, but it's a decent shadow. So these 2 are not my favorite, which is why, you know, the progress is still slow going. And then for the other 6, I meant to only hit pan on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From those, I have hit pan on 1, 2, 3, and I did that 1 or 2 updates ago on all of these 3. Sorry, this one, this one, and this one. This one I only used to set my liner once again. I don't really do black shadow on my eyes very often. And then this one I used as a crease shade, and this one just to set my primer. I mentioned in the last update that I was going to continue using this shadow right here because I do like it, and I do like it, but I have stopped using it because I have the Makeup Geek Frappe shadow in another project, and I would much rather focus on that one because for that one I meant to finish it out, and this one I have already met my goal. And then this cream shadow right here, let's see if we can get it to, I don't know if you guys can see the dip right there. So there is a dip going on with this one. This one is it's so light. Do you guys see that? Against my skin tone, is just not my favorite. So what I have been doing is, oh, I just dropped something. What I've been doing is mixing it in with Frappe from Makeup Geek to set my paint pot. I also use a tiniest little bit underneath my brow bone, but I have to really blend it out with something else just to, because then it looks really harsh against my skin tone, and it's just not my favorite. It is a pigmented shadow, It's kind of in between a very densely, like this shadow right here, which is densely packed, and this one, which was super soft. It's kind of an in between. It is a little bit on the dry side, but it is pigmented. I gotta give it that. So anyways, I'm gonna continue using this one. I don't know if I can hit pan on it by the next update, but I can definitely make a larger dent on that one. These two from the last update, I still have not touched. I haven't touched them, man. I don't know what it is. I have to make myself do it. So my goal is to maybe mix this one in with this one to do a crease shade. You know, the goal for these two is just to hit pan on them. So anyways, the goal for next time is just to expand these three, continue working on them, and just continue to expand them, and then hopefully just make some dents in, more dents in the remaining three shadows that I have too. So that is everything for this video, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for following along if you've been following from the beginning. If you haven't, I will link the playlist down below for you guys if in case you guys want to start from the beginning. I hope you guys are having a great week or weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.